Hey everyone, in this video we are going to find and we are going to verify some inverses. Let's start with f of x equal to 3x minus 1. Now if it's an inverse, remember that means that f of f inverse of x is going to be equal to x. So I'm going to take 3 and then call it f inverse minus 1, and that needs to be equal to x. And I like to use just f inverse right here, even though it's not really correct and we should be writing the of x, to keep it a little bit short. So that'll be 3 f inverse is equal to x plus 1. That's f inverse is equal to x plus 1 divided by 3, and we've solved it. So I'm going to write it all nice and pretty now. F of x inverse is x plus 1 divided by 3. That takes care of that, but we still need to do the verify part of this. So that's going to be f of f inverse of x is equal to, let's see here, 3 x plus 1 over 3 minus 1. The 3's are going to cancel here, and we'll be left with x plus 1 minus 1, which is x. So that checks out. And then let's do it the other way as well. F inverse of f of x. That better give us the same thing. So that's 3x minus 1 plus 1 over 3, right? Yeah. So that's 3x over 3, that's x, and that too checks out. Great. We found it, we verified it, this is the inverse. Let's take a look at another example. F of x is equal to x cubed minus 1. Once again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to find f of f inverse of x, and we're going to set that equal to x. So this is f inverse cubed minus 1 is equal to x. We add 1 to both sides, and then we take the cube root of both sides, and I think we found it. We still have to verify, so let's take and let's do cube root of x plus 1 cubed minus 1, and cubed root and the cube cancel out. That leaves x plus 1 minus 1, which is x. So f of f inverse of x is equal to x. That checks out. And let's try it the other way. Let's try it with f inverse of f of x. Let's see if that works out as well. So that's the cubed root of x cubed minus 1, and it's plus 1. So that's the cubed root of, well, these are going to cancel out, and that's the cubed root of x cubed, which is x. So this checks out as well. I think we found and verified the inverse. Great. I'll see you next time for one that's a bit more complicated.